No, no, solar. Poker's tomorrow. How's it going, Rachel? Make sure YouTube chat's up and running correctly.
What's up, Doc?
Shoop. What's good? Oh, my window back there is not open. Just a second. We need more light. Let there be light. There is now light. Well, maybe I will show up for tomorrow. Sounds good, Solar. I will see you there. Hey, but Solar, before I forget to mention it to you, we spring forward tomorrow, so streams will start an hour earlier starting tomorrow for you. And then I don't know how Australia does their spring forward fall back, but it might happen again at some point. Ah. How's it going, Googie? Yeah, it's finally over. It's finally over. That was rough when that happened because I built up a lot of audience on a certain timing, and then I shifted back an hour, and everyone was like, "Can't make it anymore." Fuck. All right, all right. Let's do some connections. Mm-mm-mm. Celebrate connections with a... Oh, it's the 1,000th connections. Neat. I have been beating myself to be awake for this. Aw, shit, ads. Yeah, yeah, it's the early ads. It's the fucking early ads. It's always the early ads. There you go. That's the only way to communicate with people once they have ads. Okay, so connections, obviously, because that looks like connections. Mm-mm-mm. Studying is killing me and I'm not even doing well. Damn. I enjoy paying DJ. Appreciated. Always, as always. Um, dollar, Romeo, buck, Romeo. Internet cafe. Wherefore art thou, Romeo? That's probably not it, but I'm gonna guess it anyway. Oh, it actually was. Once I start earning my own money, I'll pay Golgi and DJ. You the man, Resball. No money. Oh, Golgi was the first Twitch streamer you followed. Oh, that's, lore added. I just remembered I have an animation thing due this week. It's 3:30 a.m. Can't be fucked doing anything right now. Yeah, it's better to sleep now and do it tomorrow than try to do it now. Dollar buck single and one. Oh, that's an easy one. That's an easy one for sure. Money. Money. White Castle, Sand Castle, Bouncy Castle, Newcastle? Airport, internet cafe, connections, and dating app. Connections? Yeah. Sleep now, now mate. I'm here till 5, going to watch the GTA G live event and come back. Okay, word? Damn. Rose in it for the long haul. All right, we got the Wordle now. Ads should hopefully be over. All right, what we got? Ooh, there we go. Uh, Hole. my eyes are turning red, but I can always blame that on the devil's lettuce. The devil's lettuce has to be the best euphemism for weed there is. You're on 40k soup, Raceball? Or are you on Warhammer 40k like a drug? We got the E at the end. Okay, there's quite a few things that could go before an E at the end. So let's see. I liked Tunic. I liked Tunic. Where's Nuke DJ? Oh, is it off? My bad. When I go whoop, you can see exactly how I get there. Whoop. Like this. And then I go down here to viewer rewards. And then I go to power ups and channel points. And we go to these. And then we go boop. And it's back on. Boom. Problem solved. And back over to the Wordle. Drake. Okay, can't be Drake anymore. You just got two DJs at once. Okay. OU? OUME? OUPE? Can't be Toupee. Just had to remind Chris about Pearl Harbor. What do you mean remind him about Pearl Harbor? Did he forget it happened or like the details therein? OURE, OUGE, gouge? Could be gouge. Nope, not gouge. Oh. Vogue then? Or rogue? Could be either, so I guess I'll go rogue to start. Because, I mean, like, it's literally a 50-50. There we go. Vogue. Broken Heart is all that's left. Hold on. Let me turn on the song requests for y'all as well. Since we'll have that going today. Might as well turn it on a little early. So you're still on that studying grind then, Golgi? That's what I saw before the ads that I couldn't reply to because there were ads. All right, country of choice. Let's go. A little bit of Greece, a little bit of Greece. Not anywhere near Greece. Not even like a little bit close to Greece. Like super fucking far away. Should get back to it, but I'll hang out for some dulls first. Appreciated. Antigua. Antigua? 1900 kilometers away, so we are at least over here somewhere. Do a little bit of Bolivia. Skip this, start with arcade? No, that's not how this works. Bolivia's further away. Okay, we'll go United States then. Wait, hold on. United States is a little closer, but it's not that close. Cuba? No, not Cuba. Cuba's too close. Also, I think maybe we're on Panama today. Could be Panama, maybe. Feels like that fits. Yep, Panama. Right there in the middle. These are all about the same distance away, so there's only one real choice. Where else? Okay, so the US is just these as far as this is concerned. And Puerto Rico. Okay, go next. Why do I have a notification? What do you want? What do you want from me? Oh, I don't know why it keeps giving me that achievement. It's like raiding party. You've raided a bunch of times, but it keeps telling me that even though like I got it like a month ago. Dave. We always start with Dave on the dulls. Dave. One of these days it'll be Dave. All right, we're in Europe. Solo male. Before 2014, more popular. So we're in Europe, but not the UK. Europe, but not the UK. So with a solo male artist, Europe, but not the UK. Who the fuck is... It could be Avicii. Could be Avicii. Could be Zed. I think I'm partial to Avicii. Okay, we're not this popular though. We're not this popular. Does Zed still work here? We are also before 2008, and also Zed is electronic as well, right? Snoop Dogg's American, brother. I'm not guessing Snoop Dogg. Who is what the fuck? Why do I never remember this dude's name? The French Guetta is also electronic. Um Yame? Stromae. That's who I'm looking for. No, not pop either. Okay. Duncan Lawrence. Who's that? I've never heard that name. So we're not in Belgium either. Not that that means a whole lot because there's probably like two people on this list from Belgium. But uh it's this song. Oh, he won Eurovision a few years ago. So it's not going to be someone from before 2005. Yeah. Just because his song is playing right now doesn't mean I haven't heard of him before right now. 2005 or before. Akon. Is he European? If so, that could make sense. We'll go with Akon. Nah, he's US, he's US. The year was about right. We are now before 2000. Again, Duncan Lawrence is not old enough for this. It's now 2000 or before. This man does not sound like he was born in 1990 or 1980, I guess it would have to be minimum. It can't be pop, hip hop, R&B, or electronic. Jazz, maybe, could be jazz. Could be a solo rock artist from back then. But not UK. A solo rock artist, but not the UK. Stevie Wonder's American, I'm almost certain of that. Um, mm-mm-mm. What are the other options? Couldn't see the answer. uh, it's funny because he's blind. Uh, French, German. Who the fuck is this? It's got to be male as well. Johnny Logan. Who is that? Johnny Cash. I don't see Logan on here. Hobson, and he's American. Okay. Yeah, exactly. Never Gonna Give You Up is the good song. Cash is US, yeah, for sure. Rick Astley. Rick Rick Astley was, if he was European, what I feel like he was, if he were European, he would be UK, but I'm pretty sure he's American. Yeah, okay. People be thinking he American. The timing actually works out all right on him. He might be UK. Okay, but either way, if he is UK, then he's not the answer still. I think he'd also be considered pop, to be honest. What's our other options? Okay, so we can do rock. We've got country, we've got alternative as well, although that's gonna be a little weird before 19 or before 2000. Folk is an option. And then there's classical. Could be a classical artist. This could be like Beethoven. Before 1800. I'm thinking we're talking about someone classical right now. Um, um, so there's Mozart. Who else is German specifically, though? Is Mozart German? Because I know a couple of them are like Austrian. Mozart isn't Bach. How about Bach? Okay, Mozart is the Austrian. Okay. Bach is an option, but I also don't remember what he was. There's only so many popular ones, though, so I suppose Bach makes sense at that point, right? Boom. Bach. Betweenal. A word, please. Surprisingly, I do know at least a couple of classical artists. Wiener. That's a few too many letters. Fraud. There we go. Fraud. Okay, so we're pretty close to the end of the alphabet. I'm gonna guess like a T word. Maybe like trust would be a good one, or maybe an earlier T word, tarot. Okay, so it's before the T's, maybe an early S word in that case. Savor. Okay, there you go. Knock yourselves out. We're somewhere between S and T, probably closer to the middle to end of the S's. Stark is probably a solid guess, honestly. Stark. Stark. We are close-ish with Stark. We probably need to go, we're on the S's for sure. Probably need to go a little bit earlier, a little bit earlier. I don't know what the numbers mean. It's a relative position between the two words. So this means that we're a lot closer to Stark than we are to Savor. Style is after Stark. Slate might be too close to the. I'm thinking this is going to be like an SP or an SN word. Since all of this is going to take place in the S's, maybe an SP. Squall. Squall has two L's. Spill. Spill though. Spill's a nice one. Spill is closer. Spade, spade, perhaps? Ooh, okay, so spade's too far. Spade's too far. Spank, spark. I think we're on an SP. Ooh, okay, so the beginning of the SPA words is pretty far away from this. Maybe it is an SPE word, or maybe it's just super late in the SPAs. Speak. I kind of like speak. Might be just a little too early still. Yeah. Spell, spire. Spire's too late. Spire's too late. Spell might be it. Spell might be it. No, it's the one right after spell. Spell. The past tense. Very nice, very nice. Good work, everyone. We got there. We get a 3 out of 5, not too bad. Yeah, you missed the spottle. You missed the spottle. Do you want me to tell the answer, or you'll go get it? You usually like to do it, so I won't spoil you. Cavendish, go. It is common. It is more expensive, but within $2, so 5 or 6, but not malt, so it's probably a $5. Are there $5 chip ones off the top of my head? I don't think so. Scaling, yes. RNG, no. Scaling, yes. RNG, no. Maybe Runner. Runner is scaling chips. Bull is uncommon. Let's go Runner. Square Joker's only $4. Okay. B. Blue Joker. Nice. Easy clap, go next. No, I do not want to play yesterday's puzzle. Do not ask me. Ask Twitch the lunch question. Okay, yeah. All right. So here's a moral quandary for everyone. So a friend of mine, definitely not Catboy, has informed me that there is leftover Chinese food that someone ordered at his work yesterday. They ordered Chinese food and they left it in the fridge. Okay, and usually food is cleaned out on Fridays, and that's like policy is that food is cleaned out on Fridays. It was left in there. The janitor did not clean it out. They just left it in the fridge. It is now Saturday. Is it okay to eat that Chinese food? Is it okay to eat that Chinese food? No, throw it away. Definitely don't throw it away. I feel like throw it away is the worst possible option because you're making the decision for them and nobody gets anything out of it. Depends on the rules here. You usually have to mark your stuff, but if it isn't marked, then go ahead. Okay. Okay. Clanker eliminated. Huge. Chinese food usually have lots of spices and spoil very early. Yeah, but it's been like less than a day. Friday was yesterday. It's been less than 24 hours. Like that feels like a perfectly reasonable amount of time with it in. Nice Portal 2 mod. Yeah, cheers. We've got one more dull at the beginning of stream and then we're starting up the portal. I just had a moral quandary for chat here for a second, so we're yapping. You down that show like it's the Hindenburg. I won't eat coworkers' food. That's weird. See, this is why it's a moral quandary. We actually have a split here. It shouldn't be bad if it's been in the fridge for less than a day. It was from a joint. Yeah, so we do have some food regulations here in the US. This isn't like they can't just serve you slop that'll be bad in 8 hours. Unless it's a gas station, in which case it's probably already bad. Don't eat their chicken wings. 7-Eleven chicken wings are actually a biohazard. Leave it in the fridge till that coworker can eat it. See? That's another take, but will it still be good in 2 days? Or maybe the janitors will come by and just throw it out and then no one gets to eat it. But the janitors left it last time, so who really knows for sure whether or not they'll throw it out? Yeah, what if they asked the janitor to leave it? Maybe they're working today and they intend to eat it. Nope, bro, you underestimate Chinese food joints. There feels like some thinly veiled racism in here, but I'm not sure. Make a mold corner. All right. Let's do some redactyl. Let's do some redactyl. See, some people would eat that shit. Some people think that you've had your chance, you've lost it. But here's another thing though. People do work on Saturdays where he works because we're in the busy season, right? So there's a little bit more potential reason why you leave it. Personally, I would leave it. That's just me. I wouldn't touch that. It's not me. Is that a page from the Epstein files? Possibly. It's a Wikipedia page. And we're trying to figure out the title of the Wikipedia page. We can guess whatever word we want, and it'll unredact anything of that type, of that word. So this spottle is hard one. The spottle was, I think it took a 6. Burger. Burger. No burgers involved in this one. North. He. There's quite a few he's. Surprisingly, there's quite a bit of the North and the South. American Civil War. Easy clap, go next. Boring. Holy. We crushed that one. All right. We go play some Portal now. We play some Portal. Where is Portal on my list? There it is. We should still have enough levels that we haven't played from people. I didn't actually download any new ones. I didn't see any new ones. Well, I saw the one new one on the like list. I figured I'd just play the ones that we still haven't touched, work through them. But food, yeah. But food. That's the other half of it, right? But I want to eat the guy's food. You could order your own. Oh, free food. Yeah, okay. Well, can't help you there. That was too fast. We have to play again. Maybe, maybe at the end we'll do the one that we missed yesterday. Okay, I'm gonna go. Have fun. Bye. Bye, Golgies. Thanks for stopping by. We gotta play more Don't Starve Together. Alright. Community test chambers. So slide all the way up. Push over, downpour. What's the one that we didn't finish? I'm trying to remember which one we didn't finish. Ah, adjustment entry. Okay. Can you play the Colordle one stream? Ooh, that's an interesting name. Hold on. Colordle. Colordle. I'll leave that up on the other monitor. We'll see if we have time for that at the end. DJ, should I know this spottle? Probably, yeah. I knew it. I knew it. It takes a second to get there. But
just so you know,
yeah.
I have to go give a deposition for an upcoming trial. In case that interests you.
Deposition? Okay. I gotta remember how we did this first. I think it was just a matter of boom. Boom. So we push you across. So what happens if I... No, I can't, like, pull the cube through or anything. This is kind of stuck here for now. I gotta remember how I got to where I was. It's Wordle, but with colors. Yeah, that's kind of what I was assuming. It sounds interesting, honestly. Okay, so, like, I can do that. That's cool and all, but, like, what good does that do me? You know what I mean? I feel like I remember, like, throwing it out the window or something. Like, yeah. Like that. You know, obviously not like that exactly, but... Oh, maybe did I toss it onto, like, one of these, perhaps? And then, like, grab it from this side? That could work. I feel like I did not do that, but I suppose it could work that way. Okay, I'm a dip. Okay, bye, rights. This. What? Oh, I know what I did. I know what I did. That was easy enough. Okay. There we go. Let me get that. And get that out of my way. Okay. DJ Voller is cussing out Gold. No, he's not. What? Bro's just saying random shit, just like he always does. He's doing it to irk you more than anything. I'm 100% sure of that. Okay, so, like, that just kind of works. And then I did, like, what, like this? Oh, this does not, that is what I need to do for that. And then I put that down and that works. Yeah. Saint of the dipshits. Amazing. 10 out of 10 insult. Okay, I needed to remind myself what I was doing. I needed to ideally keep one of these portals available to me and then get down there. Because then I could put the portal there and, like, hop onto the laser bridge. And then we're good. Okay, I'm a different real. Okay. Bye-bye, rice. Holy. Okay, so what if I did this from outside? It doesn't really do much for me, does it? I mean, it does... Like, if I could somehow get up there, that would be ideal. And to be clear, I cannot fire through here without both of these portals in exactly this position. And I can only hit this one. So walking through the portal... I got whooped by a statue. Did you get it? Or did it just take you? It just took you a while, I assume? This one's not easy. I already knew this one wasn't easy. Oh, Slay the Spire 2. Oh yeah, Slay the Spire 2. That statue will beat your ass if you're not careful. DG, are you a war criminal? Who's asking? I'm playing the poison guy and fought an elite that just did 25 damage every turn. Yeah, you just gotta start hitting him right away. That's how that guy works, as far as I can tell. He gives you 2 turns and then he starts beating your ass. I still don't have the spot all done yet. Okay, word. Yes, the Act 1 statue's a little crazy. He is... Like, I think part of the issue with that guy is he has slow, which is normally a really, really big buff in your favor, but in Act 1 you might not have the energy and or card draw necessary to play a shitload of cards to get the slow going really high. Hello, this chamber is familiar. Yeah, we just got into it. So I've only been here for like a couple minutes yapping with chat. Um, trying to remember what I had learned from the previous time I was here. Poker Night at the Inventory remaster is greater than Slay the Spire 2 in my okie dokie. I wonder if respawning the cube at any point would be helpful. Because in theory, I could then... I guess I can't respawn the cube unless I'm out here, which is not really, like, super helpful. What's this button do again? This button changes the direction of you? Yeah, that's what it was. Okay, let's consider this for now. Cube can't really do anything but be up there. If it points that way, I actually forget what the fuck that does. Hold on, let me go remind myself what pointing it the other direction does. The square, that's what does this one. Okay. Okay, so pointing it this way hits this one. Pointing it the other way does this one. And then pointing the laser here and there does this one. Now the problem, of course, is being able to move back and forth to here. I have noticed that there's this, like, portalable surface under here. Oh, I guess it's not portalable. There's a strip of black there. It's purely design-oriented. There we go. So... if I aim it at the other direction, that's not gonna help me. It really is just a matter of needing to be able to turn it around. Right? Because if we're pointing this way and I could somehow turn it around to face this way, bada bing, bada boom, right? I'm actually a little bit interested in what this does. Does it keep the direction the same? Yes. But it also puts up a wall here, so the laser wouldn't be able to go through regardless. Not that the laser can go through either way. But that is an interesting option. I'm not sure I know this spottle. I need a hint. It's probably older than you're thinking. That'll be my hint. Alright, what can I do with the big hole in the wall down there? Anything? Not really. Besides walk through it, but, you know. Alright, so we gotta go... Yeah, because once I'm on these stairs, to be clear, that actually, you know what? I'm not 100% certain that I can make that jump. Maybe if I had the cube with me, I could, but I don't know that I can make that jump on its own. For me, I would just leave this community map and never come back, lol. Why, because this one's just, like, really fucking hard, or what? I'll tell you what, the creators in the chat right now, let me ask you, is this going to involve a mechanic that I may or may not know about? Because if not, if it does, then I may... Your hint was OP. You got there, good. Because I may just have to come back to this again, yeah. I might do a different one by the map creator, though. I've got a couple others in here. I've had fun with them so far, even if this one's pretty tough. Nope, no weird mechanics on this one. No weird mechanics necessary. I feel like I just need to figure out one... There feels like there's probably one particular loop that I could potentially make use of that I haven't been making good use of. So this feels like super duper necessary as a first step. I can basically shoot one portal from in here and keep this wall going. It makes sense for it to be blue portal here so that the laser can point one way or the other, but that doesn't like I haven't figured out like the step after this. This really does feel like the next step, but maybe I'm forgetting something or misunderstanding something. Now I could fire orange, that would bring up the wall, and then I would be able to fire blue afterwards. So if I fire orange, but then I also can't step on this button at all. I don't know if that would be necessary. As I've said last time we played this level, if I fire orange, sure I can go through and get the cube, but I'm stuck outside, and I haven't really accomplished anything, right? I can fire a portal up here. Now there is a world where I fire blue, and that allows me to jump into this and go that way, but like, to what end, right? Now, in theory, I could also try to pull the cube through into this room, but that's not going to solve any problems either, because I'm not going to be able to go that way. I think I've already tested, like, trying to hold the cube above my head and just, like, walk as I fire the laser. I don't think that works. I feel like we are on the right path here. There's the option of pulling it through, right? If I fired orange right there, right now, I could pull the cube into this room, but then I would have the issue of not being able to do anything after that, unless it's pulled through at an angle such that it still works when it's pulled through, and I can just remove the wall won't be there, so maybe I could like time it, or the like laser bridge won't be there, so maybe I could just time it. If I walk through at that point, then what? Oh, does that work? Hold on. Let me get that. No. I need you to just generally be in there. So now what happens if I set up portals here and here? I don't really like the angling on that. Could I perhaps... There we go. And if I push it through at this angle, there'll be a timing for me to walk through, right? But the laser isn't pointing the right way, unfortunately. Yeah, that's not quite right. Because, like, if I slide it back through facing the other direction, if the laser were coming through, it would be perfect, right? Now, this doesn't work, yes? Like, I can do this, but it's not gonna get me through, I don't think. I would need to be, like, super exact about it. I could walk through with it pointed up, right? I feel like I'm in the right place. I don't know if I needed a portal in a different location, though. That's my only concern. Um, so like once it came through, could I hit it on the underside of the bridge wasn't placed right though. That wouldn't have, like I couldn't have just like hovered it against the underside of the bridge and had the laser still work, I don't think. Never mind as soon as I stepped off the button, right? But maybe I could put it on top of it. I could let it float up, and then as it turns around to come down, I put the portal behind me. But then the portals will go away when I walk through. Or would they? Yeah, that's not the location. All right, let's reset this real quick. I think I have an idea of where I'm going with this. Have you ever been listening to a song that just feels nice on your ears, like the airwaves are moving in a way that feels nice on your ears, or is that just me? No, I don't think that's just you. There are times when it just hits different. And then eventually you listen to it too many times and it's just not that anymore. You know what I mean? I think I'm making progress. All right, we fired those. We fire, I want blue here. That opens that. Now I want to pull you through, and then once you're through, I think I want to put the light bridge back under you and step off the button. I think. Because when I put down orange there, it's going to make it come up, but then I can always just turn around and fire the orange back here, yeah? So we do step on the button, put orange here, pulls it through, put orange here, and let it come back down. Oh, is it just off? It's just off. But it actually did turn it around. Wait, why did it turn it around? It didn't turn it around last time. Why did you turn around this time? Am I crazy? Crazy? I was crazy once. Huh. Okay, once again, we're going to have to reset this. This blue could go anywhere else, and that would be better. Yeah, thank you. Okay. We've got orange there, blue there. You're in the right places. Boom, boom, boom. Don't need that right now. Boom. There we are. All right, so one more time when we pull you through, I fired the portal here, and it pulled it through reversed, which is not good. So I also need to step off of this at that moment. It's kind of a shame that that's facing the wrong way. Now, with this up here pointed at that, am I allowed to walk through here safely? I think so. I think I figured... I think I figured it out. Chair Dude is very cool. I actually very much like that character. We're talking about Slay the Spire too, I assume, still. Okay, I think I've solved this. It's just a matter of execution more than anything. I think. hopefully. You stay right there. Perfectly in line. Perfectly in line. Perfectly in line. One, two. Blue here. I step on this. We place the orange there. It comes through. I turn around and step off the button. I'm dumb and mistimed it. I needed to place the orange faster. Fuck me. Cut my life into pieces. Okay, line you up. Nice and perfectly. Blue there, none of that matters, actually. So only step off after I have put the portal down behind me. Huh? Did I miss... How the fuck do I keep misaiming this? Feels like that should have hit that time. Kind of annoying. Okay, can I just keep retrying until it works? Ooh, close, close. Yes! Okay, so when I walk through this, nothing will happen except it falls. But I don't actually have a way around that anyways. Can I actually do anything about that? There's certainly I don't have to, like, time walking through here, right? There's no way to make it come through the opposite direction either. At least I don't think there is. Certainly not while stepping on the button over here. Because, yeah, I should have expected that the platform to disappear. You're getting close, only a bit more brain power required. Yeah, because once you get it on there, I don't know that it's just a timing thing. That doesn't seem right. I can get it on there, and it's facing that way, but I don't know that I can be in the room at that time. I guess because it can sit at the top up there, I could try to run through here before it comes back down, but no, that wouldn't work. If I'm just willing to let it... I can't just let it go, though. I need to be able to pass through this before all this happens. Well, either way, you're probably gonna have to reset, yeah? Surely I fucked that with that. That's if this was a valid place to be, this would be a very easy puzzle. At least I would think it would be. Okay.
What's up, Doc?
What's up, Jack? quite certain that that's the first step. So if I could keep it in the same direction, I'd be able to walk through here, turn it around on the platform, and fire it at the other one. But how do I actually get it to turn around? How am I? I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. We've had a pretty good run of things so far today. Now, of course, I could put the orange facing the other direction, but surely that wouldn't do anything. I mean, like, it might cause it to come through the other direction. I'm not actually sure how that would work. I would think it would, but I wouldn't actually be able to operate on that because this wall would disappear, or like the wall would reappear immediately, pretty much. Now, I could always put the blue somewhere else, but that would also cause the wall to disappear. Yo, DJ in the Twitch, play 06. I think you didn't play it yet. Are you talking about, your new level? Level 6 of, maybe I haven't. We'll do it right after this one. I thought I had, but now I'm not so sure. Technically I can see that from here as well. I realized that updating the map kind of reset the description. You can check it now for tips once you feel like you need them. Okay. I hope if the next one's coming out today, I hope, if I can be quick. Excellent. More. Yes, more levels. So, there is this. Pulling it through. Putting the portal down so that it can land back on here. But it's facing the wrong way, which fucks it. It's facing the wrong way unless I am over there, which I don't know how I would put myself over there. Can you do mine? It's called EX4 out of 4. Hold on, let me write a couple of these down. Normally I ask people to join the Discord because in the Discord we have a channel called Portal Map Requests, and I try to do these portal maps weekly. And so I download everyone's maps that are posted in there. But I'll go ahead and write this one down for right now. Yeah, EX4 out of 4. There we go. I'll write it down after we do Quebec's. I'll look into that one. Should I put 6 there, or do you want to search it up? I'll probably just search it up at this point. Let me put that on the list as well so I don't forget. 6. What am I missing? What's the step I'm missing? I pull through. It pushes down. It's facing the wrong way. How do I make it not face the wrong way? How do you face the right way, not the wrong way, mister? Because pulling you through puts you that way. Or maybe I don't need it to face the other way, but I don't see another way for me to get over there and still be able to do all of these steps. Forbidden Testing Track 06. That's okay. That's I was actually trying to remember the full name. Pull. I wonder if I could get myself up on top of the light bridge. That'd be funny. I don't think you can, though. Because then maybe from up top I could, like, grab the cube up here. That feels like a stretch, though. That feels like a stretch. That doesn't feel like quite what I'm supposed to be doing here. Let me snooze those ads. I don't feel like dealing with ads right now. Go away. I guess people on YouTube don't deal with them anyways. I also sometimes forget to use my snoozes. They give you like 1 an hour, so you might as well use them, right? Orange here pushes. Blue here does fuck all. It allows me to move through here, but that's it. That's not helpful. So once the blue is there, if I put orange here, nothing happens. Damn. This shit is really hard. Both the puzzle and the music that I'm currently listening to. So does whether I fire it at this end or that end help determine which direction it turns? That's actually a question I'm interested in. Is the portal placed based on whether I fired at the top or the bottom, or is it purely based on the direction I'm facing when I fire it? Hey DJ, you should play Dispatch sometime. Dispatch is on the list of games that I intend to play. I'm tight on money, so I'm trying to pick and choose my games wisely. But Dispatch is definitely on the list of games I intend to play. At some point. Yeah, so that did not turn it around. But now if I turn around and place orange, it does put a light bridge. Right, and then I can step off. And eventually I can like bump it back to center. Hopefully. Although it seems like it's actually just like rotating weirdly. Can I just like turn this thing all the way around? Surely not, right? Just wiggle it around in a circle. It's kind of working. Is this cheesy and definitely not the way that this was meant to be done? Yes. But it is working. Look at that. It's turned like almost 90 degrees. Funny thing is, what you want to do is what I initially wanted the puzzle to work around. Turns out it can be simpler. Imagine if I cheese the puzzle this way, though. In theory, this should work eventually, right? Hello, how's it going, Rex? You make Group A? You can do that in a much, much simpler way. Oh, can you? I didn't know that. I mean, I guess I could just walk over there and turn it around, but then the light bridge goes away, yeah? Nope, my ass is going straight to Group B. So, I initially ran my Valentine's Bourbon. We're talking about Uma Musume right now, by the way. I initially ran my Valentine's Bourbon, but she was actually denying more ults for my Xmas Ogre and El Condor Pasa than she was helping. Or she was denying angling and scheming procs as well. Did it get rid of the song? I have no idea. What song? Pentrumba Phantasm? Fentrumba? It doesn't look like it did. Try doing exclamation point wrong song, all one word. I mean, I could just walk over there and turn it around, but again, that doesn't really work. All one word, all one word. Ah! There you go. Okay, it worked that time. I saw it remove it. How do you get the light bridge again? You gotta fire it through there. But you also have to be able to fire it here. Hello, PG is a weirdo. What's good? I just knew my dirt CM will be rough, so I didn't try that hard. Kind of just running out the clock until man. Yeah, I've kind of phoned it in at this point. I initially ran. Sorry, I didn't finish my story. I initially ran Valentine's Bourbon, but as I realized that she was denying too many ults, I stopped and started. I built like a random Taiki pace. I trained one, and she has a 50% win rate. So fuck it. Taiki's my ace now. How long have you been in this puzzle? Too long. How do you get the light bridge again? I mean, that question is valid, but I actually, like, I don't know how to do what I need to here. Okay, so let me test some things here. Could you please, hello, hello, Mush mushy, thank you. Okay, so that faces it that way. That faces it that way. What if I do, like, that? That doesn't do anything. Okay. Longer than the time it's taking me to beat GLaDOS boss fight in Portal 1? You speedrunning Portal 1 right now? I told in Portal Live that you were streaming. Oh, word. Gondor calls for aid. Okay, we might need to set this one aside. No, I beat it 3 times. Bro just beat the entirety of Portal 3 times while I was playing this puzzle. Alright. We're gonna have to come back to this again. I know generally what I need to do, but I don't want to be on here so long that I can't play other ones. Oh. Forbidden Chesting Track 6. Hold on. Have I already rated this? Let me peek this. I might have done this one. I can tell I'm close, too. Oh, yeah. I did do this one. I'm pretty sure you were here when I did this one. This is the one where I had to, like, slow down time to zoop through there, right? Oh, you did the start and then quit. Okay, is that I didn't finish it? Okay. Slow down time. Okay. Now, how do I make it through laser hell here? First try. I'm guessing I still fucking perish if I run through the giant laser beam, though. Why does your wall behind you look like the white walls that it's made of moon rocks? Just go through it? Okay. Oh. You just got rid of my portal gun. What the fuck? What do I have instead? An actual gun? What the fuck is this? Oh, it's literally slows down and speeds up time. Okay, interesting, interesting. So this opens this door. Can I... Okay, I can't, like, run through that or anything. May I have that, please? Thank you. Understanding how the game works. There you are. And also a port. Holy shit, we're dual wielding. No, they actually do. Is gullible written on the wall as well? It does look portable. I've got a window behind it that's kind of like letting light shine through. Alright, button. What happens with button? Oh, okay, understood. Flings it really, really fast. I'm gonna need to get up there somehow. Probably like this. So I think I press the button and then I slow down time and then I go up there and I need... Why am I constantly firing my portal gun? I'm still here. How's it going, Dark Rosen? Damn, that is not even close to timing it right. Wow. When is EX 4 out of 4? After this one, like I said. Wait, why do I care about any of this? Just give me the damn cube. You just walked up there before. What? Yippee! And you said 7's coming out soon? I like that one. I like that one. I like the mechanics. Rex, what are you doing with all these pipes, man? Where do you even find all these pipes? Are these like from people's cars? What do you... Alright, we exit to queue here, and then I go to the Steam Workshop real quick. EX 4 out of 4. Head over to the workshop for Portal 2. Search that up. EX 4 out of 4 by That Portal 2 fan? Is that the one you are speaking of? Why not 6.5? Could be, could be. I'm just saying, you've gone 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And it makes logical sense that 7 comes next. How do you make Portal 2 maps like this, by the way? Is it Hammer? My knowledge of making Portal 2 maps is limited. Okay. Subscribe. And it should just auto-update down here. Boom. Also, I stopped my fucking Uma story again. Anyways, I made the Taiki. She got a 50% win rate. I'm in Group A now.
Alright, that's probably enough motivation. Oh, before I forget, Greg tells me you might be getting some
I won 2 twice without her, and then I won 4 and 3 with her.
That's a real-time feed of Greg's current life. He's a sad little man. Anyway, just
there are a lot of portable walls. Let me get whatever that is. I have no idea what that did, but let me get that. Okay. I'm feeling like I'm in the fucking back rooms right now. That's a lot of turrets. Alright. I'm gonna have to go do something about that, I suppose. Teleports behind you. Nothing personnel, kid. Rude. I guess I threw one and it landed face up. Ah.
Oh, before I forget, Greg tells me you might be getting some tragic flashbacks of your former life.
Mm-hmm,
Don't sweat it, those aren't yours. Due to a software problem, that's a real-time feed of Greg's current life. He's a sad little man. Anyway, just try to ignore it.
Okay, make sure that they die this time. Great. Did I need to do this? No, but I definitely did do it. Unless there's a cube back here that I can't see. Killing the turrets isn't necessary. Okay, but it is what I did. Alright, we got some blue gel by the looks of things. We got a laser there. You do just, that's just the blue gel. Couple of blobby bloobies of it. Alright. Let me go ahead and shoot one of these here. Figure out where I want it to be. I mean, I guess just trying to create a little, like, bouncy area that I can... I assume this doesn't get me high enough. Although, perhaps it will if I do a little bit of this. No, I want to come off the sea. No. Why the fuck am I even doing any of this? Just let me up here. What's up here? Anything up here? No, nothing up here. Got it. Boing. Alright. Leave the blue there. One thing, you do not need to do any of the puzzles, but you do need a cube. Yeah. I just need to find a cube. Still not entirely sure what that button did. I'm sure I'll figure that out. Okay, well, there's a cube. But what if I want to do some stuff anyways? Alright, you just drop the cube. You are nothing. This feels like a very well-designed area to put puzzles in. I feel like this could be updated with a whole bunch of puzzles. I definitely see that I need a cube. Where do I need to put this cube? Up there? Yeah, I'd say that's about where the cube goes, eh? Alright, let me get up here. And then just kinda, let me just get that. Okay. Oh, almost fell to my death. That would have been not particularly cash money. And we're through. I'm not good at Hammer yet, so I can't add a bunch of puzzles yet, but you're working on it. Sounds like you're working on it because you made this. It's a good start. I kind of like the design of the rooms themselves. Alright, back to the queue. I'll play a couple of the other probably hard ones. Got a bunch of these too. Didn't realize quite how many I hadn't played yet. Yeah, no problem, noob. Why do you stretch so much? Because I'm often tired. I yap so much I run out of oxygen, which makes me tired. Okay. Right, what are we working with? There's some stuff up there. There's not very many portable surfaces. There is that, but... Oh, we've got the floaty upside-downy cubies. Got it. Try XAP chamber next. I made that one too. Okay. I have the cure for tiredness. Ever heard of cocaine? No, tell me more. Oh. Didn't realize that had a rating on it. Stinky. Okay. Wait, where does this go? Oh, that's that one. And they exit? Okay. Well, I only have 2 places to fucking put portals, really. I mean, I could put one there, but that's not gonna do anything. It's basically this miracle cure that I developed single-handedly. Uh-huh. Cures everything from the common cold to cancer. Wow, you sound like a 60s door-to-door salesman. Cures cancer in every stage. Why are we not doing anything with this? I feel like that technology, you know, you should expose that to the world. Huh? The fuck? Am I crazy? What? He's right, I took it and it cured my mortality. Have you ever heard of being a Jehovah Witness? Yeah, I'm aware they exist. I'm still not entirely sure what the fuck happened over there that caused that to work, but... Cocaine is actually bad, by the way. Yup. I know, don't worry. Yep. I'm on the up and up with the detractors of cocaine. Boop. I pressed the button. The fuck did that? Oh, it removes the netting. So clearly there's some sort of when I'm looking somewhere thing. Or like, yeah, it's like a location thing. Oh, that must be the door down below that I can't see. Yeah, okay, so I just gotta be, like, close enough to the door, I guess? Huh. Okay. What do we do in here, then? Talk to a Jehovah's Witness, and they won't let you leave until you just walk away. Yeah. Yeah. It do be that way. That is not portable as expected. Here. Present. What am I trying to do here? Oh, am I trying to, like, roll the cube along here to the underside of this net and then coming over here and, like, getting it to up there? Yeah, that kind of would make sense, eh? That tracks. Alright. So I need to press it a button to remake that cube, but then I won't be able to get back over. I guess that's fine. Yeah, because it's got orange goo on it, so it goes whee like that. Okay. Now we go back up. Alright, how am I gonna deal with this? Can I grab this through here? Yes, I can. Line that bitch up. Yeah, it's pretty lined up. I pressed the button. Now, we put the cube on the button. Very nice, very nice. Now we go through here. But now, it won't let us through because we don't have that over there. So I guess I needed to... Oh, I can still aim through. Okay, good. Good, good, good. Although, I personally can't escape. Maybe if I put the blue here, I can. Just fine. I suppose I just shouldn't have jumped down immediately, yeah? Put the portal here. No. Wait, how the fuck? You can grab it through the fizzler, by the way. Perfect. DJ, ever heard of this game called Peak? Yes, yes, Bees. I think I have heard of that game. On account of us having played it together. I can't press that button, so I can't respawn the cube. But once I respawn the cube, I won't be able to get back down there. Wait, what? I guess once I have a portal here, I can, like, portal over there, press the button, come back. That doesn't help me, though, because I need to be able to portal one of the two before... Well, no, I guess I don't. I can just press the button and then come back. Can I, like, jump and hit one of those from here? Yeah, I can. Okay, we're good. We're good. I can just go this way. Come on through here. Press the button. Just let it sit there. Go this way. There we go. Alright, we're good. We're good. Be sure to put the orange here first. And then the blue. Assuming it'll... Hello? There it goes. Nice. You do XAP1 chamber next. I also want you to try that. I think you did say that, right? That XAP1's the one you mentioned a couple minutes ago. You can go peek that one real quick. I'm still on the page. That Portal 2 fan. XAP1. XAP1 chamber by that Portal 2 fan. I have another. Okay. That one was fun. That one was good. A little bit on the easier side.
Cave here. Chariots. Just a heads up. If it seems like you're walking faster than light, you're probably in a universe where light doesn't haul nearly as much ass as it does on Earth 1. The lab boys say if you insist on walking faster than light, you are 100% going to go back in time. How far? Far enough to meet your great-great-grandfather and tell him you're fired. Because guess what? I'll let you finish that thought.
Alright, we need two things. One of them's timer related, it looks like, maybe, possibly. I have another I sent it? Okay. We got one of these things. Can I make that jump? Do I need to make that jump? No. Okay, what's going on up here? Button. Button make new cube. Button also do something else? I can't really tell what that is. Oh, button also do that. Okay. Huh. Huh. Button also do what? Button also for exit? Curious. Okay, so it sounds simple, but it's not understood. So that one comes in from that end. Understood. We gotta explore the whole room first. Hey, look, a turret. I'm gonna drop in on him from the top turnbuckle here. What's up, idiot? Watch this drive. Okay, this button is timer. Oh, you got time. You got time to do that, though. Okay, so once I press that button, it also spawns a new cube. I think does it spawn it at the beginning or the end? That's a good question. Because if it's only at the beginning, then we're fine. Okay, it is at the beginning. So I press the button. And then I guess I see the timing part because I think I need to use this on this thing up here. Right, because the other one is going to destroy itself if I put it on the button. So, like, once you're on here, you're good. Single use. Now, I'm not really sure what the purpose of this is. Because once I've put the portal there and there, it seems like we would have everything we need shy of course, I shouldn't need any more portals, right? So I could just exit, assuming I go press the button, right? I run back as fast as I can, take the cube up top as fast as I can, and then I just come back here, and that's that. In theory, maybe I could reduce the number of... No, I definitely still would need both portals, though. So that just seems like the whole thing. Don't know if I'm missing anything here. We'll see how the timing works out, though, because maybe I'm way off on the timing. Yeehaw! So, press button. Grab cube. Hello. There we go. Run through here. Portal 1, 2. Up here. Place you. Jump off there. And how's the timing? Okay. A little too slow. How many fingers do you have on a good day, JD? I try to do 5 on each hand. Okay, so we do have another option here. Ow. We do have another option here, which is this. I would think this would work. There we go. Okay, so now, I don't need that shit. So now it's just a matter of TPing down and back. How would you play Rush E on piano with only 5 fingers per hand, man? Can you play Rush E on piano? So, oh, you got assaulted by the butthole. I know what Jordan's talking about. Yep. Jordan got caught by the butthole. Sometimes I'll go with 6 and 4 on certain days. Do-de-do-de-do. Gonna make it, gonna make it, gonna make it. Yeah! Nice. The pushing it off the button thing is, nice little quirk. I like that one. I have another. I sent it. Oh, yeah. All right, over in Portal Maps, we have this link. Simple Test, Part 1. Very well. We shall peek this one. Did you beat it? I did beat it. I did indeed. I like the button, the cube button switchy thing. I feel like I've only seen that once or twice.
The Terra 3 Penal Science Colony.
This guy said penal.
Exiled planetary leaders, you're here because the galaxy needed a place to put you, and this is it. So, who is ready to stay here until they die? Now, you already met one another on the hyperdrive over, so let me introduce myself. I'm Dave Johnson. I'm the warden around here.
Okay. The fuck? Did you just decide you're gonna hurt me now? What the fuck? Did you complete the level, DJ? No, we got close to beating it, but I left it alone because we were spending too long on it. Move that down there. 1 cube, please. Okay, so now we can do that. I don't know what the fuck good that does us. I guess it allows us to float up here and potentially go through. But I don't think... Nah, it doesn't quite. We do that, though. And then we can do the same here. Okay, that causes it to reverse direction. It's because some levels make lasers not hurt you while some hurt you. Yeah, but I walked through it one direction and it didn't hurt me, and then when I turned around, it did. How'd you make the voice lines activate? You'd have to ask them. Also, quick loading turns laser collision on for some reason. Interesting. I haven't done that yet, but interesting. After you left the chamber, another streamer played it, found a way to cheese it, and then solved it. And you're now fixing the cheese. Okay, so this just reversed the direction. What exactly is this hooked up to? That button. Okay, so now I could potentially pull this across and onto the button if I am lucky to do so. Oh, but not exactly. But yes, exactly. Boom. He's so good. Alright. Oh. Gotta go fast. Well, that was unfortunate. Alright, there we go. Easy. Can you float through it? Probably. A little unnecessary at this point, though. Have you played Mind Flooded? No, that one doesn't sound familiar. Mind Flooded. I also don't have that one listed on here. Is Mind Flooded a good one? Mind Flooded. Search. Difficulty 3 out of 10, easy, blue and orange funnels. If you think you found an unintended solution, please let me know. Subscribe. Have you watched the new movie on Queen? No, I have not. Pretty fun one. All right, let's get it then. Mind Flooded by Hanky Miller. Muller? What time are we at? Hour 41? Alright, we probably got time for a couple more of these, and then we'll try the color dull, because someone mentioned that one at the end. This Beelzebub guy sounds pretty mean. I'm not a fan of this Beelzebub fellow, and you may quote me on that. Like... Okay, we're up here. We got the orange going that way, alright, going over there, but I can't get to that because there's this big ass fucking wall in the way. I just gotta get up there, eh? Huh. Curious. I can't really do anything from this side. Besides, I guess I can portal back? I love when DJ said it's Vortex in time and Vortex all over the thing. It's Vortex in time. Okay, so in theory, I could push myself a certain way. I could like, no, can't do that. We're just trying to get up there. Okay, so let me ask myself this. What is the end game that would allow me to get myself up there? Well, if I got up to this vortex, that would not be particularly helpful. I don't need to overcomplicate it, but I do need to find a way to be able to pull myself. No, I would have to push myself, because there is no pull up there. So I would have to push myself from there over here. Sir, Mr. Portal, what does the orange vortex do? It pulls. The orange pulls and the blue pushes. Okay, so I could pull myself up to the ceiling and then push myself, but then I would fall immediately, so that's not it. I could just push myself against this wall, and then maybe I could, like, push myself up slowly but surely, but I can't fire through this wall. So I can get up high. That part, I think I could figure out. The question is how I deal with the fact that I gotta go through this wall that will definitely fuck me. Okay. Let's peek what's going on over here one more time, make sure I'm not missing anything. Now I could also get... Hold on. Does that actually... That does pull. Okay. Now I could also pull myself, like, up against that gate, but that's not going to do anything. I've been interested in what happens if you just put both colors. DJ, why is it not removing this itself, the song? Let me check and see. Primary playlist. The only one in the playlist right now is Big Shot, so I think it removed the song. So this should go back to my playlist now. Something tells me I can't just, like, stand. Can I just stand on the other side of this? Alright. So now I get pulled at double speed. So I can pull myself up to the top easily. easily. Am I missing something? I can't portal down there. Oop. Damn, I really did not sprint at all there. Bro, she was like, nah, I don't really feel like moving forward, actually. I mean, I can pull myself up there so easily. I have not played Necromancer at all. Why am I not able to make that jump? That's weird. So what does it look like if I just pull myself up here? Like, cool. Now I'm like super being pushed. I'm like ultra pushed.
What's up, Doc?
Yeah. I can't just fling myself. That's not in the cards. I just want to put a portal there and come across. It's not, I'm not asking for a lot here. Obviously, I don't need to go this way around. This just doesn't feel helpful at all. Anything over here. The whole point of this area feels like just to be able to put a portal back. No, I will not. Denied. If I put the portal up there, obviously I can't go get it. But I could at least put a portal here. Oh, you know what? I could pull myself across at that point, but then I haven't really done anything. I've just pulled myself instead of pushing myself. I could use that to fall into this, but who cares? You know what I mean? I pull myself across, I fall into that. I guess I have some portals down at least at that point, but like I could have already done this. I guess I wouldn't have a portal on that side. So now if I put down orange, I can like be over here with portals down. You know what I mean? So that is worth something, having this portal here. But once I get up there, what do I do? Right, like, that's cool. Very useful. Okay, hold on. Maybe now? I put the orange over there. No. No, that's not what I want. Can I hit this from up here? I don't think I can I? No. Definitely can't hit that angle. But I could put blue there, which would push me into the wall. I don't know why I would bother, though. So if I orange there... Like, I'm kind of seeing the goal. Kind of. Like, sick, right? That's what we want at the end of the day, is that right there. But I want to be on that side and able to fall into it. Which would require I be up on that upper. Hmm. What is with these sound effects? I want the song I just requested, but not the one playing. Okay, I'll skip this one. Oh, no, good news. That one just ended. So feel free to re-request whichever. So I could pull myself up by just like place going up. But that feels unnecessary. That feels like not it. Oh, maybe if I have... You know what? If I'm over here with the pulling one active, I could pull myself up, place this portal, pull myself across, and then place down there, and I'd be good. Yeah. Okay. So I just need to somehow have a portal there and come across. I need to get over here with a portal out there, which is honestly easier said than done. Defect is kind of buff. Yeah, Defect is thick. I just absolutely despise DJ's taste in... What the fuck is wrong with my taste in music? What, you don't like... Like... What's wrong with my taste in music? I feel like I play a pretty wide variety of shit. This man doesn't like rock music? Alright. Damn, alright. So I just need to be back here with a portal up there. That's really all there is to it. Okay. Okay. Portal up there. Portal down here, but that'll pull me through. Is that really all I need to do? No. JD, it's simple. Just play exactly what I want without me telling you. Okay. Understood. And if I don't play exactly that, you despise it. Alright. I need a portal back here so that I can get back here. And I need a portal up there. That's all I need. How do I do that? How do I make use of a portal up there to get here? Without passing through this barrier is the big issue. Without passing through that barrier. Like technically if I'm already up there, I could do it. If I'm like on this side of the barrier, I could go boom boom. And then I could like fall down into it, right? That would work. But then the issue becomes, how do I get on this side of the barrier? I don't actually see a way to do that. Well, don't I? So blue is currently that. So if I fire orange there, that works. Okay, so orange is there, so now I pull myself up to the roof. And then I pull myself through this. And then I cry because I didn't aim it right. Or time it right. So if I fire orange down there, I'm just gonna die. Yeah, it doesn't quite let me out. Damn, gonna have to restart it. Ay. But that's exactly the the timings I need. That's exactly what I want to do. Alright, we got through there. We put you there. You there. We come through here. We slap down blue or orange up here. So I pull myself through. I don't know if this is what I actually wanted. No, it's not. It's not. I wanted to jump out of that early. Right, jump out of it, go down into that. Okay, so we've got the blue. We put the orange here. I jump out of this and put the orange here. Now we've come through. Now I put the blue here. We go through. I changed the orange this time so that I changed the direction. We're good there. Now I go up through there. And I need to replace the orange portal specifically as soon as I go through. Orange portal specifically. And then we jump out and we're good. Boom. Nice. That's a good one. I like that one. Simple, very, very, very simple room with a complicated solution are usually the fun ones, right? Sometimes a whole bunch of moving pieces is also fun when everything comes together, but... Would you say the current TH18 meta is good or bad? I'm gonna go with mid. There we go. Sitting firmly on the fence. As any good streamer does. Alright, I have no idea what any of these other ones are. I'm gonna click on Selfhammer Part 4.
These bridges are made from natural light that I pump in from the surface. If you rubbed your cheek on one,
Oh, you know what? I've already done this. Why is this considered new?
Shining on your face.
I've done this.
It would also set your
Yeah,
hair
I've
on
definitely
fire.
done this one. Why are you not? You are already uploaded. What are you? What gives? That would hurt DJ stop sitting on fences? Well, it depends on the kind of fence. You know, chain link fence maybe wouldn't hurt so much. And maybe I'm sitting over the side of the fence, one way or another, to give the illusion that I have opinions. Are you sitting on the pointy part of the fence or the horizontal part? It depends on the kind of fence, right? Can we play blah la 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 now? No, that's tomorrow, brother. We'll be playing some blah la 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 tomorrow. Ooh, I'm liking the design of this one. Digging it, digging it. Alright, something tells me I'm going to need some orange gel at some point. Sneaking suspicion. Question is, where the fuck do I get orange gel? Can we play viewers with Peak? Perhaps. I hate you? What the fuck? I told you, man, 80% of my viewers are hate watchers. Everybody hates me. It sucks. A little bit of flinging never hurt anyone. Where the fuck am I going? What is, like... Is that not a portable surface? Huh. Ooh, this one's pretty good. Excellent. I know, hate DJ. Well, at least we got a couple people. Keep forgetting to turn off censoring on Twitch, and it literally just censored "I hate you." Yeah, I knew you were talking about the chamber. Sorry. Oh, never mind. There was a side conversation going on that I thought I was part of. I understand now. We're good. I've connected all the dots. How the fuck do I get up there and actually start pressing the buttons? I would like to press a button. Because clearly I need to press some buttons. But I cannot. DJ, how much of your liver am I allowed to share with you? None? Wait, share? Chat, what does he mean by that? Okay, you know what? This'll probably be fine. I can walk through here. I can just zoop and do a little bit of this, and we're good. Okay. There's sneaky spot up here I can fire. No. Ah, there's somewhere to go though. 30% with 5% interest on the liver. Ah, there's my orange goopy. Okay, I guess we haven't quite made it to the end yet here. Damn, there's a lot of ramping going on. Holy. But I also need to be able to actually press the button? DJ, are you the storm that is approaching? No, I can never hope to be Virgil, but one day I hope to emulate him. Alright, peace out. First really playing the character, he even used Wii. Alright, what am I meant to do here? Read my previous message. DJ, if Mr. Room trapped 10 people in 1 month for room per dollar, what's the miles per hour? Hold on, let me do the math on that. If Mr. Room trapped 10 people in 1 month for room per hour, what's the miles per hour? I would think 0, because rooms don't move. It doesn't matter if it's hours over hours. Okay. The Onion genuinely has me doing a double take on who's publishing the article nowadays. They're getting good. Or things are just getting weird. That's also an option. So, like, I can put a portal down there, and then I can't go anywhere, so... So, once I'm down here, I can put a portal there, and where? Back up here? Maybe it is okay to go ahead and travel down here, then. I was concerned that I wouldn't be able to get back, but it looks like I can still just... boom. Bang. And then I think we're going to be making our way back. Yes, generally speaking, that seems like what we're doing here. We're like, you know, doing a little bit of this. Whatever the fuck that does. Which seems like the answer is basically nothing. I mean, that's just... Yeah, that does nothing. Okay. Blue there. So this should make it so that I no longer need to... Right, I no longer need to worry about portaling to get from there back to here. Right, so now I could do like orange here, and then I can move my blue there, and I can just run back, right? Also, excellent time to save a game. And then when I put the... When I press the button... Well, I guess I can't press the button here, though. We put the blue here. Or the orange here? No, we would still put the blue here. Am I misunderstanding something about this? I can't quite hit that from here. And I can't, like, fling myself down there. It doesn't seem like. So I gotta be able to press this button, but also have portals there and there. Neither of which I can shoot from here, so that makes it rather difficult to do. They ripped off an Elden Ring boss? Oh, which one? Why do they even... why do they call it onion when you of in the cold food of out hot eat the food? Yes. You see, it was a car house, you dumb shit, so you have to ask the 10 people what speed they were going, which I asked, and they said about 3 years. Okay, how many years per hour, though? That's... I feel like you might have been wrong there. Celestial Beast, it's like a mystical deer. I mean, that could easily be a Silksong boss. It's not like mystical deer is an Elden Ring boss only. Elden Ring's not the first game to create a mystical deer. Surely. I fought a Celestial Stag a couple weeks ago. That was actually a pretty fucking lame boss fight, not gonna lie. Okay, what if instead I did... orange here, and I zipped myself back. That works. Yippee! Okay, so now that has changed nothing, though, because the blue is still here. Oh, but, okay. Do a little bit of this, do a little bit of this. Okay, we're down here now, a little bit of this, right? We do a little bit of that, right? We do a little bit of that. And then we do a little bit of this, and then we're here, and then instead of running, we put the blue there before we leave. And now we press a button. Yes. Now we do not need the portals to be able to get from there up to here. So now we need to get back down there, which is surprisingly difficult. Oh, I can portal there. Okay. So I can portal there. So I can, like, hit here, portal there, fire the Juicy Juice, and that will do fuck all. Oh, I can go down here as well, can't I? Spawn the radio? Chat, what does he mean? So now that I'm over here...
DJ, you're so awesome, it's so / lime emoji, blueberries emoji, olive emoji, baguette emoji, lemon emoji, melon emoji, pear emoji,
This guy's great.
peanut emoji, rolling on the floor laughing emoji, rolling on the
Rolling
floor
on the
laughing
floor
emoji,
laughing emoji.
rolling on the floor laughing emoji, 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 dizzy face emoji, party face emoji, cool face emoji, cool face emoji, cool face emoji, you're so cool / backslash
Okay, so
lion
that does
face
fuck all.
emoji,
That's about what I
cool face
expected.
emoji, cool face emoji, cool face emoji, cool face emoji,
Cool face
disguised face emoji, cool face emoji, party face emoji, party face emoji, face in clouds emoji.
Amazing. Inspirational, even, really. Oh wait, could I? No, I can't hit that from here. Cool face emoji. Face in the clouds emoji. I'm broke. Well, at least you're making good use of it, right? So now I can go from there to there. Who cares? What is the point of this? Nothing, right? Nothing. So in theory, I could run backwards on one of these and, like, fling myself that way. But that would require that I be able to hit that initially. I still have no clue what this is for. I mean, I can make all this orange if I really want to, but I'm not sure I do. That sounds kind of not good. Just run into walls. What do I think? I think a lot of things. Now, what is the point of going back here? Let's see. I can go back here. Now, I can't go through here easily. I can fling myself, as I did. So, the end goal is to get there. I suppose I should be considering... I have to replace the Act 2 map with a special map, right? Because how often is that going to come up? Act 2 map, this has some cool choices. I did do that once. I took the like, special map, and it was pretty cool. I liked it. It had, like, a single path. Oh, whoops. Wrong way. Haha. That way. Okay, well, fuck you for spinning me around sideways and upside down and shit so that I lost track of where I was. Okay, so I need to, like, fling myself faster through that. Huh. DJ, can you end stream so we can do Silk Song Duel? I mean, we'll be ending stream. After this one, most likely. Like, at the beginning of a turn, I can add energy for 5 gold, or I could enchant all of defense and strikes to make them 0 cost eternal. Oh, that's kind of cool. I've seen the 5 gold for an energy. I've also seen start with 4 energy every battle. That was pretty good. Did the special path unlock anything? I don't know what within the special path was special, or what part of it just wasn't special and it was just something you could get elsewhere. I don't actually know what part was special. Okay, so what am I? Surely I can't just like run down a ramp and like these pads are, what am I doing with those? Because this looks like it's worthless. It just looks like you're just flinging yourself into the void. Same with that one. I can't tell what those are used for. This is the only one that seems useful, because if you're fast enough, that's how you win. Yeah, just remember that however many strikes into your defense you have, once they're eternal, you can't get rid of any of them, right? You cannot remove them from your deck at that point. So that's easy enough. But I can't fire something here and then get back down to those. If I could paint this, I'd be able to, right? Because if I could paint this, then I could portal there and just like that. So somehow I need to have the orange over here and also be over there, which I don't think I can do with my setup as it is right now. Like, it's easy enough for me to... I mean, like, I can portal any of these spots right now, because I can just run any of this right now. But I can't run back, is key. So if I want to portal, like, down here to go back down here, I can't do that easily. Like, I can portal here, and that's cool and all, but that doesn't... Like now I can go this way, I suppose, but I still don't have that portal down there. Yahoo! Doesn't actually get me far enough to hit this. Now, because I have an orange there, maybe a blue here would be helpful to me, but I still don't have the orange down there. Right? Now I've got the blue where I want. So can I, like, teleport myself back? Not really, because I can't hit those spots from down there. Like, I can orange there. To be clear, this does not... Yeah, that's just not fast enough. Hey, it'll Google whatever there is. Oh, you know what I might be able to do, though? If I blew here, I bet I can, like, fling myself back up there. I'm gonna save my game before I eat those words. Yep. You absolutely can. So I can go backwards, but not easily. It doesn't help me with this. ...1974? Is that the year of the song that you just added? is wild. No? Can I see this from down there and I'm just like, or not realizing that I can see that from down there? Can I like see across? No. There's absolutely nothing I can see over there from this location. I'm getting stuck on this next step. If you have the exact song to the if you have the YouTube link, you can just do the YouTube link, Zed. That's what I usually do. Okay, like, obviously that was gonna happen when I did that. Worthless. Yeah. Okay, I could also do it mid-fling. I could, like, fire as I'm running. No, but I've already done that one. I don't think I have this one in me right now. I think I've reached the limit of my brain capacity. I think I'm donezo. I think I'm cooked. I'm not making any more progress. You want me to skip this one? Alright. Oh. Continue. This one? Okay. We're gonna... I mean, I very much like this one, but we're gonna have to come back to this. Some of these are brutal. Okay. We'll do the Color Dull and the Silk Song Dull to end the stream. Seedle? We'll see how long these take. Okay, we always start with a boss, I think. We're gonna do fourth chorus to start, I suppose. Give us an idea of whether we're early game, late game. Late game, it seems like, since it's got more health. Not the far fields, it is a boss. Some combination of brown, gray, and black that is entirely worthless. Okay, if that's the case, then we're maybe... It's a good guess here. First Sinner, then? Okay, it's just white. It doesn't have any white. We're somewhere in between 1300 and 500. We are not in the slab. Second Sentinel. What is that one? Second Sentinel. Did I fight this guy? Oh, technically an NPC boss, so that doesn't count. I would assume that Shakira there would also be the same way. So either it is gray, or it shares some combination of gold, brown, and black. So we're looking for a gray boss with more than 800 health, but not much more than 800 health. Gray boss. The silk guy in the hospital? Yeah, I know who you're talking about. I think that probably does fit the bill for the most part. He might have a little less than 800 health. We'll see. Um, what the fuck was his name? Colordill's on the list. Colordill will be next. What the fuck was his name? I guess I could just press all the buttons. The something. The Unraveled. That's him. This is him right here. White, yellow, gray. Okay. We know it's not white. Okay. So we're also not Cogwork Core, Coral Chambers, High Halls, the Slab, the Farfields, or White Ward, but they are gray. Slab, Farfields, or White Ward. But 900 health. Yeah, so nothing in the Citadel. I don't think any of the end game, like Act 3 bosses, are gonna have less than 1,000 health for the most part. So I'm going to guess it's not going to be anyone over in the Frozen Hellscape, whatever the fuck that was called. But a grassy area. What about that weird charging beetle thing? Four Brothers? Probably not. Okay. Probably not them. I don't think Trobio would fit. Because he's Citadel anyways. Oh, what about what the fuck's the Defender boss's name? Or is he considered an NPC boss? The guy who was guarding the wall clinging boss fight in the end game. He might have like 900. Not sure about that though. He went down pretty fast. Sith, that's his name. Seth? Seth? Sith. No? Wait. Is it not Seth? It's not Seth, eh? Huh. Oh, Shrine Guardian Seth. There he is. I'm just dumb. Okay, he is an NPC boss. It is gray, but it is more than just gray. It is also not Grand Gate, Greymoor, Shellwood, or the Putrefied Ducts. We are running out of places these fuckers can be. It's gray, but also another color. Early game area? Is there an early game area that has a boss with that much health? Does the big tanky beetle dude have that much health? Gray white, yeah, maybe. Could be gray white, could be gray yellow, could be gray gold. What the fuck was that thing called? The beast? Not the bell beast, the savage beast fly is what I was thinking of. We're also not in Hunter's March. No, I don't think it is, Jordan. I forget that you actually have to kill that stupid thing twice. This is actually a pretty hard one. Easy mode? Nah, not yet. Not yet. Not yet. Could this just be one of the versions of Lace? Could this be like the second fight with Lace? Or is she just considered fully white? No, because you only need 1 kill for monster notes, so I would assume she needs 3. Or at least 2. Grandmother Silk is certainly not 900 health, right? Where else can they even be spawning? There's the foggy area. Could it be like Grand? No, not Grand. Lost Lace? Lost Lace is black though. Fully black. And no way did she only have 900 HP, sorry. It could be... Oh, could it be the, Phantom? Phantom. I don't remember this one off the top. It's not the exhaust... Oh, I remember. Okay, I couldn't recognize it on the picture. Could it be, the fucko in... Not the Putrefied Ducks, but right before that. The dude who had an absolutely horrendous run back unless you found the secret bench. Grog or something like that. Grohl. No, you don't think it could be Grohl? He's got some gray in there, right? I'll guess Grohl. I just want to see. Okay, so it's also not a Bile Water boss. That's part of it. Okay, they did consider him partially gray as well. Okay. Yeah, right around 900 HP. Gray and something else. Just a boss. Father Flame. That's the one I was thinking of earlier. Father of the Flame. Okay, we're also not Wisp Thicket. We have neither red nor black nor white. There is no red, black, or white on this character. Damn, Father of the Flame had like no HP. We're literally running out of places this person could be. Can't be High Halls or Coral Chambers or the Slab or the Farfields or White Ward or Greymoor or Shellwood or the Putrefied Ducts or Grand Gate or Hunter's March or Bile Water or Exhaust Organ or Wisp Thicket. Yeah, let me actually do that. Let me pull up a map. Jesus Christ. Turn off all the points of interest. Can't be... It could be Deep Docks. Thank you for the hydrate. Thank you for the second hydrate. I would recommend you not do too many more because I'm almost out of water, and I will get up and go get more water, which may slow things down. Moorwing. No way did Moorwing have 900 health. No way. That was an early game boss. He can't be more than like 600. I feel like I slapped the shit out of him. I mean, he killed me a few times, but like he didn't last that long. Also, it can't be Greymoor. It can't be Greymoor anyways. Can't be Bile Water or Bile Haven. Yeah. Can't be any of this. Can't be Putrefied Ducks. Can't be Whispering Vaults. At least I don't think it can be Whispering Vaults. Could be the Whispering Vaults. And technically the stage where Trobio is the Whispering Vaults. Can't be Coral Chambers or Cogwork Core or High Halls. Could be the Cradle, but I think we already determined Grandmother Silk isn't valid. Maybe it is. It could be Grandmother Silk. Could it just be Grandmother Silk? No, because there's no white. There's no white on the character. Yeah, we've got the Marrow. Vaults, Wormways, Mountain, and Cradle. I don't think it's Mount Fae. There's also the Sands. Could be the drill duo or something. Could it be the boss at the late game boss from the Sands of Carrick? Voltverm. I don't remember Voltverm. Oh, Voltverm. Voltverm doesn't have any gray, does it? Doesn't look like it. What about the drill? Driznarga, but not that guy, the big one. Not Driznarga. Conchfly. The Great Conchfly, the Raging Conchfly, could be any of those. I think we're thinking of Great Conchfly though. Not Blasted Steps either. We're right there on the health though. Perhaps the Raging one though. Because that one you fight later on. But no, not him either. Okay, so we're not anywhere in the Blasted Steps or the Sands of Carrick. I don't remember there being a boss in the Wormways. Nor in Moss Grotto outside of the really easy early game one. The Marrow has that big dude, but I don't think he had 900 health big. There's the Abyss, but that's only got the one fight. I'm sorry? What the fuck is that? Verdania. Could it be the twins in Verdania? The dancers, the Clover dancers? Not the Clover dancers. Wow, they only had 600 health? I'm surprised they consider them green, considering one of them is kind of a ghostly gray. Jim. Just Jim. Jim. Chief. Chef. Oh, Chef. Disgraced Chef Legold. I remember this fucko. Sinner's Road, but nope. Can't be Sinner's Road either. Where is this fucko? I'm starting to think it's just Depressed Trobio. It's Depressed Trobio. I said it a couple times. I was just like, I don't remember him being gray, but I guess he was. Sheesh. All right, color dull. The closer you are to the mystery color, the higher the percent. Okay. Let's start with mauve. 68%. Okay. Perhaps something of a more teal color. Navy blue's a solid guess. Okay, we're closer with the teal. Let's try navy. Navy, all right. I think this will be a little further. All right, it's not quite that dark, I think. If we're not on teal and we're not on mauve, but it's kind of in that cooler color region, perhaps a magenta would be good. Magenta's further away. Okay, so I don't think it's quite as pronounced. It's a slightly less pronounced color. Cyan. Cyan puts us a little closer than mauve, but not as close as teal. So I think we got to go closer to the greens. Let's try like a lime green. Let's see where that puts us. Lime is further away, but that's also a very bright color. So maybe Sea green? Where does sea green put us? 83%. Dark green. Okay, like a forest green. Forest is further away. Yeah, I definitely think this is a less pronounced, maybe a closer to white or gray color. Sea is 83% compared to teal. Sea definitely has more green than teal does. Cyan is the next best. Okay. Now what happens if we move towards the yellows? Like a light greenish yellow. That's probably too far away, right? Sea green. What is just green? What is just green? No, green's too close to lime. We know that's not a good guess. Okay. What it Ocean blue? Where does that put us? That's too far away. Okay, and does puke green work? No, they don't like that. What if we add some more brown in? Something like ash? What does that get us? 88% on ash. Okay, what about just like black? Black is 47%. Now black is Are black and white opposite? No. Yeah, so it's in the light grays. It's got I think we're definitely we're clearly a little closer to white than we are to black. As for saturation, we can't really know, I don't think. Right, because we've got our hue, where on the circle we've got our saturation. Teal, light gray. Yeah, in that ballpark. I don't think you can just do that though, right? Light gray. Now, where does that go? Light gray is below ash, so we're a little darker than that. We're in the ash to sea green ballpark, but we're still 10% away there. So maybe a little more towards yellow. Just a little bit more towards yellow. What is sunset? Sun. Let's try sun. Okay, sun's too much. We want something like maybe dandelion. Need more teal colors. Yeah, I'm trying to move ever so slightly from green towards yellow and see what that does for us, but I'm not thinking of any good yellowish colors. Because, like, as we're moving away from the blues, we're getting higher, right? Should I just pull up a color wheel? Just to see? Like, I'm imagining where we are on a color wheel right now. What's just straight blue? Not very good. But blue, I think, is like max saturation, and we're not on max saturation. Right? Like, if I compare to blue to green, I expect green to be closer. But what about yellow? Yellow is also closer than blue, so I'm more inclined to think we're towards the yellow side of green, right, than we are the blue side of green. But lime was pretty shit. I think lime might be just too saturated, though. Lime is better than green. A yellowish green that is low saturation. But ash is our best. Ash is the closest we've gotten. I don't know if I know this color. Damn, they're on day 1443 of this shit. What does something like charcoal get us? As expected, lower. Fog? Fog is further than ash. Skip an M-Cetal? Yeah, it might be worth it. Can I... Nope. Yeah, we'll do an M-Cetal. We'll end it with one M-Cetal. We'll just do the mob. Give me a mob. Just the mob. Don't want to be here too much longer. Zombie. Zombie. Hostile. Not undead, but hostile. Taller, with less health. Taller, but with less health. After pre-alpha. It is a hostile mob, though. This feels like we're already very, very limited. Bogged? The fuck is a bogged? It's not undead. Not undead. A pillager, but not the pillager, evoker? No, evokers also have more health. Interesting. Ravager. Nah, those got way too much health. 100 health? Holy shit. These guys are AIDS. Can't be something like an Enderman, too much health. Obviously can't be something like the Warden either. It can't be an undead. The Bogged isn't it, but it would give good info. I feel like we're already pretty close to being able to guess it. Just having less than 20 health and more than 2 height, or close to 2 height, already puts it, like, pretty limited when you eliminate all undead and it has to be hostile. I feel like there can only be a couple things this could be. We just gotta think of what it is. Polar bears are neutral, right? Yeah. So I don't think skeleton works. Nope. Wither also does not work, even though withers are taller. They have the same health. How tall is a blaze considered? 1.8. Maybe like a large magma cube? Magma cubes are tall enough. Their biome spawner structure. So they share a spawner and they have the same class identification. Could just be a magma cube. Not a magma cube, but very close. It's just a normal slime. Pretty good. Once I saw it, like, wait, the other mob with 2.04 height? I don't think there's too many options here. Pretty good. Nice. All right. How many people we got here? We got 4 people here right now. let's go raid someone if someone is willing to get raided. Let's go Portal 2. Portal 2. Portal 2. Who is playing Portal 2 right now? Damn, not many people actually. All right, no worries then. We won't raid out. Nobody really is streaming on my following either. So, no big deal today. We're gonna dip out. I hope you guys enjoyed. We will be playing some Balatro tomorrow. Nah, we just dropped down to 2 people because we just finished the stream. No worries. We will be playing some Balatro tomorrow, probably some more modded. I'm gonna go get a couple new mods, play with a couple of old mods, and should be fun time. Should be fun time. I always enjoy playing some of those new mods, seeing how creative people get. Sometimes it's like a lot of the same that I've seen before. The more mods you play, the more it's like that. But I've seen a couple of pretty creative ones these last couple weeks. So I'll talk to you guys tomorrow, same time as always. That's a lie. 1 hour earlier for a lot of you. If you live in the US, same time as always. We spring forward, so it'll be an hour earlier for a lot of you. Anyways, peace out.